Below the surface of the ocean, far from sunlight and noise, the seafloor appears calm and empty. In reality, it is one of the most active living environments on Earth. Fine sand shifts gently with the movement of water, while tiny particles drift slowly through the blue. This quiet landscape is home to animals that survive without speed, size, or strength. Life on the ocean floor follows different rules. Many creatures stay close to the ground, keeping their bodies low and their movements slow. This helps them avoid attention and save energy. Instead of chasing food, they wait patiently or move carefully across the sand. Every motion is deliberate because energy is precious in this environment. Camouflage plays a vital role here. Colors blend with sand, rock, and shadow. Shapes flatten, soften, or ripple to match the surroundings. Some animals look like leaves, stones, or soft fabric resting on the seabed. To an untrained eye, they seem invisible. This ability to hide keeps them safe from predators and allows them to live quietly. The ocean floor is not silent because nothing happens. It is silent because life moves gently. Communication happens through touch, vibration, and water movement rather than sound. Even small changes in pressure or current can signal danger or opportunity. For children watching, the seafloor offers an important lesson. Loud actions are not always powerful. Survival does not always belong to the fastest or strongest. In the underwater world, patience, awareness, and calm behavior allow life to continue. The ocean floor teaches us that even the quietest places can be full of purpose, balance, and hidden life waiting to be noticed. These unseen animals form connections, recycle nutrients, and support larger life above them. Without the seafloor, the ocean could not function. Everything begins here, where quiet survival shapes the balance of the entire underwater world. This foundation supports oceans, ecosystems, and future generations everywhere on Earth today. Among the most unusual animals on the ocean floor are sea slugs, soft-bodied creatures that move slowly across sand and rock. One of the most striking is often called the sea rabbit, named for its rounded shape and two ear-like structures on its head. These are not ears, but sensory organs that help it detect chemicals in the water. Sea rabbits are a type of nudibranch, animals without shells. Instead of armor, they rely on texture, color, and chemistry for protection. Their bodies are covered with tiny structures that can trap toxins from the algae they eat. This makes them unappealing to predators, even though they appear defenseless. Movement is slow and steady. A sea rabbit glides using a muscular foot, leaving faint trails on the sand. This gentle motion helps it stay unnoticed and conserves energy. When disturbed, it may release a cloud of ink-like fluid, creating confusion long enough to escape. Other nudibranchs nearby show equally dramatic colors. Bright blues, oranges, and yellows act as warning signals. These colors tell predators that eating them would be a mistake. In the ocean, bright color does not always mean danger. Sometimes it means confidence. For younger viewers, these animals show that difference can be strength. The sea rabbit does not swim fast or hide underground. It survives by being exactly what it is. Its design fits its environment perfectly. These creatures also help the ecosystem. By feeding on algae and sponges, they prevent overgrowth that could smother coral and seafloor habitats. Their presence keeps balance in places that seem empty. Quiet, slow, and strange, sea rabbits and their relatives remind us that the ocean rewards adaptation, not aggression. Even the softest bodies can survive when nature provides the right tools. Watching them teaches patience, respect for diversity, and curiosity, encouraging calm observation rather than fear, and showing how gentle lives quietly shape healthy oceans over time for everyone everywhere today. Across the sandy seabed, armored animals move with purpose. Crabs and lobsters are among the most recognizable residents of the ocean floor. Their hard shells protect soft bodies inside, forming a natural shield against predators and rough terrain. Every step is calculated, guided by sensitive legs that can feel vibrations in the sand. Lobsters use long antennae to explore their surroundings. These flexible tools help them sense food, danger, and changes in water movement. Crabs rely on powerful claws not only for defense, but also for feeding and communication. A raised claw can signal warning, dominance, or distance. Unlike fast swimmers, these animals are built for stability. Their low center of gravity keeps them anchored during currents. When threatened, many species bury themselves partially in sand or retreat beneath rocks. This behavior reduces visibility and conserves energy. Crabs and lobsters play an important role as cleaners of the ocean floor. They feed on dead plants, small animals, and leftover organic material. By doing this, they prevent waste from building up and recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem. Without them, the sea floor would become unhealthy and unbalanced. For children watching, these animals show how protection can come from preparation rather than aggression. Strong armor and awareness are often more effective than speed. Their steady movement demonstrates patience and focus. Some species are active at night, when predators are fewer. Others remain still for long periods, blending into their environment. Every behavior has a purpose shaped by survival. Crabs and lobsters connect the quiet sea floor to the larger ocean food web. Fish, octopus, and other predators depend on them, while they depend on the stability of the seabed. Their presence proves that structure, balance, and routine allow life to thrive in demanding underwater environments across generations and time. Hidden beneath the sand are creatures that rarely draw attention yet play powerful roles in ocean life. Sea worms, ribbon worms, and burrowing animals live just below the surface, shaping the seabed through constant movement. Their bodies are long, flexible, and built for life without light. These animals tunnel through sand, pulling oxygen downward and releasing nutrients upward. This process keeps the seabed alive, allowing other species to survive. Without burrowing creatures, the ocean floor would slowly harden, limiting life and reducing balance. Ribbon worms are especially unusual. They can extend their bodies far beyond their resting length, searching for food while remaining mostly hidden. Some use a specialized proboscis to capture prey. Others rely on scavenging, cleaning the seafloor of organic remains. Octopuses often interact with these hidden animals. Intelligent and curious, octopuses explore the seabed using flexible arms lined with sensitive suckers. Each arm can taste, touch, and grip independently. This allows precise movement and problem-solving in dark environments. When threatened, octopuses use camouflage, instantly changing color and texture to match sand or rock. They can flatten their bodies, disappear into cracks, or release ink to escape. This intelligence makes them one of the most adaptable animals in the ocean. For young viewers, these creatures demonstrate that intelligence and cooperation with the environment are powerful survival tools. Strength alone is not enough. Burrowers and octopuses quietly maintain the health of the seabed. Their actions improve water quality, recycle nutrients, and support countless other species. Though rarely seen, they are essential engineers of the underwater world. These processes influence coastal fisheries, coral systems, and deep habitats alike, reminding us that small, hidden lives create stability for the entire ocean, even when their work remains unseen by humans. Understanding this connection encourages respect, careful exploration, and long-term protection of the silent ecosystems supporting life far beyond the shoreline. Every action below shapes the future above for all life. Above the quiet seabed, the wider ocean depends on countless small interactions happening every moment. Fish pass overhead following currents shaped by temperature, light, and food. Below them, the animals of the seafloor continue their steady work, connecting hidden life to the open water. Some creatures watch and wait. Octopuses observe patterns, remember locations, and learn from experience. They solve problems by testing their surroundings, choosing calm responses instead of panic. This intelligence allows them to survive in changing conditions where flexibility matters more than force. Other animals rely on cooperation. Shrimp form groups that react together, creating safety through awareness. Crabs and lobsters maintain order on the seabed by recycling remains and clearing space for new growth. Soft-bodied animals like sea rabbits and nudibranchs control algae and sponge growth, preventing overcrowding. Burrowing worms refresh the sand itself, keeping oxygen flowing beneath the surface. Together, these lives form a living system. Nothing acts alone. Every movement influences another. When one group disappears, balance shifts, and the effects travel upward through the ocean. Healthy seabeds support healthy reefs, fisheries, and coastlines. For families and young viewers, this final lesson is simple and powerful. The ocean thrives not through noise or speed, but through balance, patience, and adaptation. Each animal contributes in its own quiet way. Some think, some clean, some hide, some build pathways through sand. By observing these animals, we learn to value calm choices and thoughtful action. The underwater world shows that progress does not always rush forward. It grows through steady effort and respect for limits. As we leave the sea floor, we carry this understanding with us. Protecting oceans begins with noticing the lives we rarely see. When we protect quiet places, we protect the entire ocean, ensuring that future generations can continue to learn from the silent teachers beneath the waves. These lessons encourage care, curiosity, and responsibility, reminding us that everyday choices affect distant waters, unseen creatures, and long-term balance linking classrooms, homes, and communities to the health of oceans worldwide today, tomorrow, and beyond. Inspiring stewardship through knowledge, patience, empathy, observation, science, respect, humility, cooperation, awareness, learning, listening, guardianship, protection, renewal, hope, continuity, resilience together.